Hi, my name is Zeyu Ye. I'm recording this video to apply for the System Administrator position at AFL listed on SEEK. To describe the hardest problem I've solved as network or as system administrator, I've single-handedly deployed a private cloud computational cluster for FTI at the Melbourne office using the OpenStack technology stack. This was an extremely difficult project, and I met all sorts of obstacles in this project. Some of these challenges are a result from the security policy of FTI, but there wasn't enough documentation provided. For example, the apt repository command on a Ubuntu system wouldn't work even when I had the HTTP or HTTPS proxy configured correctly. After lots of internet searching, experimentation, looking through the system logs, trial and error, and also speaking to other colleagues, I found the problem is caused by the company's proxy server reissues a new SSL certificate when every time a HTTPS request is made. The issuer of these certificates aren't in the trusted CA chain of the system. Luckily, one of my colleagues, Summit, managed to find the certificate file at one of our network drive. So I installed this certificate into the system's trusted chain and solved the problem. Challenges that's probably not caused by securities is designing the structure of the final production cloud computational cluster. To work out the optimal design, I've deployed and played around with experimental and prototype clusters over and over again to work out the functionality of each individual OpenStack components. This enabled me to eventually come up with the optimal design that can be scaled horizontally, vertically, and most importantly, maintainable. After the success of this project, I've also started an open source GitHub project on auto-deploying OpenStack computational cluster using Ansible. So I'm just going to click on this link. And yeah, this is the project I've started, and I'm halfway through it, and I'm looking forward to complete this project at the end of this year. And if you're interested to contribute to this project, I'll be very glad. For the second question, technology I'm excited about. First of all, I'm a technology geek, and I love learning new technologies. There are many technology I'm excited about. Here I'm going to talk about the cloud, private and public. There are many wonderful things about cloud. Hence, here I will talk about two technologies which the cloud provide: containerization and virtualization. Now the first is virtualization. Virtualization is not a new technology. The goal of virtualization is to enable the user to run an operating system on top of another operating system. This means the user will be able to utilize the hardware resources they have by virtualizing multiple OS on a single hardware. On the other hand, containerization technology is relatively new. The idea behind containerization is to containerize an application in an environment that's compatible with the base operating system, which it will be run on. This enables the user not to worry about all the hard work that's needed behind making the container image. The user could just grab this image and spin up multiple containers of the image. Well, as long as the image is compatible with the kernel of the operating system. Now, when it comes to containerization technology, we have to mention Docker. And I have the website here. This is the Docker website. Docker is currently the most popular containerization technology out there. Using this technology, I managed to containerize all the components of the Radiance application at FTI, which is also the team I'm currently in. Whether it's Linux or Windows components, This enabled us to spin up new instances in a matter of milliseconds. So I have to mention here, virtualization takes seconds to spin up, but containerization technology is a super lightweight. Well, you can think of it as a really lightweight virtualization at the file system level. So the containerization technology is able to spin up instances in a matter of just milliseconds. This is on a complete different scale compared to virtualization. These two technologies are all offered in the cloud, whether it's public or private. I believe by utilizing and making use of the cloud technology, it will be very beneficial to AFL, as it would automate many of the system administrators' daily tasks and ensure immediate support will be there when the customer needs it. The last question is for organization values. For me, the first organization value I value is honesty and trust. Honesty is the primary and also the first value at FTI in FTI culture. I believe honesty and trust is a must when it comes to a healthy working environment for the organization. The second is responsibility. I take responsibility highly when it comes to completing a task in a project. I value responsibility, and by completing a task in a project responsibly, I feel a sense of achievement. The third is supportive. I believe it is important to reach out for help and give help to others when it is necessary. This will benefit the company and everyone can learn from each other. The last but not least is humor. I love jokes and I feel more connected to people when people have a sense of humor. So I love making jokes and I love taking jokes. And yeah, this is me. And if you like me, and also you feel like I'm probably the one for the position, please contact me. I'll be very happy to have a chat and discuss about position more. Thank you.